Welcome to Bubba Rob's Carnivore Journey. Good evening, everybody. It's Bubba Rob. How's it going, son?
Good. Another beautiful day at the beach.
Yeah. Bubba Rob is going to do a cold plunge number 2. You know, the funny thing is I ran into my buddy Darren today. And I ran into him at Starbucks. I was having a water. And he's the one with Brian that does the cold water swimming. He was telling me he was doing morning and nights and up to a 20-minute swim each time, which is quite aggressive.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh no, not me. It's he's obviously cold water adapted. Well, anyways, I was watching a podcast today that Dr. Daniel Huberman, that's right, and he had a Dr. Susanna Soberg on there, and she wrote a book called Winter Swimming, and she's done some real extensive research in this cold water swimming or cold water therapy. And before I do this, I didn't think to do this the last video, but you want to be really careful when you do this, especially if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure and stuff, because it does have a tendency to increase your heart rate. So whenever you do any kind of cold water therapy, whether it's in a shower, cold plunge in the ocean, or anything like that, just be really super careful. And I just wanted to make sure I said something about that, because you could seriously get hurt. It could kill you if you had a jammer, like a heart attack. But anyways, what I was gonna get to a little bit earlier, when I was talking to Darren, he gave me a quote that there's 88 essential minerals that we need for our body to survive, and there's 94 that are in the ocean. So everything we need to survive is actually in that water that gets assimilated through our skin as far as nutrients go. So this is definitely the preferred method to do the cold water therapy, as far as I'm aware of. Anybody else know any difference? Please let me know. Maybe you don't think it does make a difference, but I think it does. So this is why I'm going to do this. And the other thing I found out by watching that podcast today, that anything over 11 minutes a week, according to this Dr. Soberg, you start become cold adaptive. So the actual therapy can actually go in reverse. So up until that point, it's the most productive with it releasing your endorphins and increasing your brown fat cells and dropping your sugar levels, affecting your insulin sensitivity and all that stuff. And I can't really comment on that because I don't know enough about it, but I know enough what it's supposed to do, and this is something I'm going to make a point on learning quite a bit more about. But what I do, and the most important thing, is that it should work, or it works, and I just have to be really careful about when I go about it, when I go into the water. Okay, that's what I wanted to say.
Now get in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so when we get in there, just kind of mark the time off where we're at, and then just go from there.
Okay. Hurry up.
Oh,
give 20 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, how am I doing?
Well, we're gonna start now.
Yeah.
You've completed 10 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Not as bad as the first time.
No?
I might even have to go pee when I'm in here. But you know, when I hit the 3:15 mark, hopefully I can get enough water where I can actually swim. How far am I at now? Huh?
20 more seconds than a minute. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. First time, I tell you, that was a son of a bitch, I tell you. Where am I at now?
Another 30 seconds-ish now.
What?
30 more seconds.
For what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I think next time I come in, I'll be able to go quite a bit deeper. Well, that's 2 minutes now?
Nope. Okay, you can get out now.
Oh, wait. Wasn't as bad as the first time.
No?
Yeah, oh, that was way better. I can sure feel it in my knees though. Like,
You think this one will affect you more or less or the same?
well, it actually, I got it up over past my hips. So, actually wringing some water out of my shirt. So, it's funny. You feel like almost like you got a little bit of a buzz going. I sure hate these rocks in this cave. Hello again. Hey, son.
Yep.
So, any questions you want to ask me about the plunge tonight?
How did you feel about this plunge compared to the previous plunge?
This one seemed quite a bit better. I was kind of surprised my heart rate didn't go up like it did last time. And maybe I'm a little bit, maybe just doing it the once makes you a little bit more adapted to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the water here is going to change temperature too much, but I definitely did feel an adrenal rush, like things kind of got going, but not quite as much as last time. I don't know. It's hard to say, but you know, when I was young, I was telling you earlier, I used to swim in these waters and used to go crab fishing, and when I had Lassie and Harley, well, Mickey, I wouldn't bring Mickey down because he was a Maltese, but Harley was a lab and Lassie was a shepherd, and we used to go swimming at the far end down there, and used to have a good time, and you know, I always enjoyed it here. Anything else?
Well, you think you're gonna do it again?
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a habit of it. It's I gotta figure out a system that I'm gonna have to get brave and I guess peel the shirt off one of these days and at least go up to my neck, because then that's really gonna provide the benefits, if not over my head. Gonna take my time with that, you know, especially after watching that 2.5 hour video with that Andrew Huberman and god damn, I forgot her name again. Anyways, the lady from Denmark. You know, you got to kind of ease into it, and you don't want to rush into it too quick. But I think the ultimate goal would be to at least come down here for 2 or 3 minutes, say 5 times a week, or incorporate coming down here once and doing a cold shower in the morning or something. But that's something else they talked about too, about the cold shower routine. Like, you get just about, I wouldn't say the same benefits, but it's better than nothing, I guess. But you're supposed to do it after you have a warm shower, not before. And I believe the reason that is that's something to do with lowering the core temperature. And then, you know, after the heat, and allowing the body to bring your core temperature up by itself without any help, and how it has to work harder with your metabolism, and how it all affects your sugar levels and insulin levels and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to dig more into it. When I dig more into it, I'm going to let more out, because I don't want to give information that isn't accurate, because especially with not being a doctor, I don't want somebody to do something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you went in today too.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
Well, it's just cold. It's okay.
Yeah. I like your method, sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But yeah, it's interesting. We'll see if that, because, you know, I did notice with cutting the coffee and the cream last week, you know, I dropped 4 pounds, and then I did one cold dip with that before the weigh-in Sunday, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah. And I noticed today, I shouldn't have done it, but I hopped on the scale and I was already down, I think, another pound or 2 since Sunday. So this week should be another good week, and maybe this is going to be a bit of a hack for everybody can do, and maybe expedite their weight loss, or at least help with you know, recuperating from arthritis and stuff. So is that about it?
I think so.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much for Bubba Rob's Adventure Cold Plunge Part 2. Anyways, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that stuff. And you know what? I really hope everybody has a great day. Remember to be a good person, stoic, good carnivore, good cold plunger. The most important thing is just to be kind. Okay? Love you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.